Alright, so in this tutorial I'm going to make an object. In our case it'll be an arrow stick to a moving target. Alright, so I will show you how to do that. Alright, first, alright, so we need our arrow. It's already in here. I typed arrow. Let's get a simple, easy arrow. There we go. Alright, so there's a nice simple arrow. Yeah, alright, so let's drop him right there. Alright, now we need a type this my true first person perspective camera. It's kind of a tongue twister. But anyways, alright, so we want this. Whoa, where are you going, buddy? The reason I want this is because it's easy. It already has the reticle, so it'll show exactly where we're aiming our where we're shooting our arrow is going exactly where we want it to go. Alright, so now we have our arrow. And we need another arrow, so same exact one. So duplicate that. So get all kind of the assets that we need. I already have that. So now let's just get ourselves a target. So mode, sculpt. Alright. We want this ovally guy. We want to stamp it just once. Alright, so just hit that. Now we go back into it. We want to stretch it. Alright. Just kind of want a little big target. Alright, so exit out. So here's our target, alright? And then we'll animate it and stuff to kind of move and rotate. So, alright, so now we're gonna go into, actually let's do all the logic on this. So, alright, so go into gadgets, circle out of here, X on logic and processing, and we need a microchip. So L will snap it to it, if I can, and then down on the D-pad will make it actually tinier. If I can get it to snap. God damn it. Alright, if you want to get closer, just R2, R1, and up on the analog stick or back will make you zoom in and out while holding on to it. Sorry, it's my phone going off, but don't mind that. Oh yeah, so get our microchip. L1 snaps it to it. I'm having an issue friggin' doing this. And then down on the D-pad. What the hell? Alright, don't mind me. Alright, so that's that. So now what we need is, we need a trigger zone. So circle, go into here, and we need a trigger zone. Alright, so what our trigger zone is going to do is, so you can just down on the D-pad and make it smaller. So what we want is, if this, say, detects, again, you'd probably want to make it a little longer depending on how fast the arrow is going. The faster it is, again, there's detection on fast moving objects isn't the greatest for dreams. So we're going to label this. So we don't want to see everything's green. We only want it to detect target. So target. Alright, so we have it labeled as target. And then we want this to also be labeled as target. So when this detects target, we want it to emit the our arrow. Alright, so, and we want this to destroy actually also. So we want to destroy the one that's being emitted, all right? And then we want it to destroy it and emit this one, the one that's actually going to be the one that looks like it's being stuck in the target. So, all right, so L1 square, we don't want this moving. Emit once, this, time between emits, that's fine. And then we just take this, emit, and then grab it there. All right. Actually, yeah, that's perfectly fine. But now we need, actually go back on the D-pad. I kind of mess this up sometimes. So we need to group this and the target. All right. Those need to be grouped. So now scope into this. All right. Because you don't want to be not scoped in, because you're gonna emit both. So you want to just emit this. So. All right. So now if we move this around, it's not. Now if I did it the other way, when I move this around, both of these objects could have been. You want to be scoped in when you're dragging the object to emit. All right, so the reason I did this, these need to be grouped, because if they're not grouped, it won't stick. It won't move with the moving object. This will not. It needs to be grouped with it. The only problem with this is you can only do one object, basically. You can only have it stick to one object. You can do multiple, but it has to be moving left and right at the same speed and the same amount of, left and right. If it's going, it has to be moving the same speed in every direction, and whatever, if it's moving left or right. It can't be like this one's moving left and right, and then I clone this other one, and this one's moving up and down. Like, it won't work that way. I do believe I have a workaround for that one, so I'm hoping to make that in the next video. Alright, so we have this. Alright, we have this emitting. We need to take this. We need to put this exactly right on this, right in this thing, right? Want it perfectly aligned. Alright, I'm not gonna make it like perfect. You guys can kind of do that. Alright, that's perfect, or pretty close to perfect. Alright, so we have that. Sorry, I got little dogs barking, people yelling upstairs. Alright, so that will emit that. Alright, when it detects this, now we actually need to go into this, and then that, and we got to go into here, and then we want to emit from here. So this is going to emit from the camera. So, drawing a blank. Alright, so emitter and controller sensor. So, delete these. Delete that. We want to controllable, and then we'll use R2 as our button. So we also want this. Oh yeah, we'll do that after. Whatever, for testing, we'll just go like 3. Speed, time between emits, we don't need that. Once, there we go. So now we take this. Where's our arrow? Remember, we want the arrow with the microchip. So, I gotta scope back out. Alright, and then this will let us know which way it's facing. So we want to go into here and there. This is the grid snap. We want it to go forward, of course. And then we don't need grid snap anymore. And then this one lets us know exactly where we want it to come out. So we want this to come out right. Again, if you hold R1, you can rotate and spin around. It's easier to kind of do that. Again, this is a kind of a big arrow, but whatever. Of course, the sun is like friggin', I can't see in this, like the TV. I should have shut the blind. But no, being lazy. Alright, so the big arrow. Alright, that's good so far. So let's see. That should work, right? Let's just see for now. It's not moving, so. Oh, what if I. Oh, it will stick, so it's good. It works, but the problem there is we want to go into this L1 square and we want to ignore gravity. So far we know it works, right? But we don't know if it works with the moving object. So boom, boom. So yeah, well, the only thing is you probably need to do is get the, where's the triggers? Oh, so you probably don't want that. You want it to actually not, we want it to be like here. Exactly where, actually have it like there, where it's actually sticking in a little bit into the, yeah. So let's try that again, and then we'll do the moving. So yeah, and again, you can tweak that a little bit, make it closer and like more in. So like, but again, not even done with the part that we came here for. The actual moving part. Again, you'll have to tweak with that a little bit, but, whoa. That's weird. It must not be, oh, that's why, because it's hitting it before. So what I would do is actually, I would do it differently. I would have it, so it's good, like, to have these little, like, problems that happen. Say, like, you don't want that. If it goes too far and it's gonna hit the object before it hits the, I guess you could make that one not collidable. That would work too. Not collidable. But what we can do here is we can actually make this emit slightly. Oh, no. Now I'm grabbing the chip. Why the fuck is it grabbing the chip? Oh, you know why? Because I have to. I'm gonna open that up. Why is it grabbing the dang chip? So weird. Literally, because the damn chip is right on the. So we got to go here, get rid of X-ray. And just have it a little bit in front of it. Emit a little in front. So, yeah, perfect. Look at that. Alright, so that's what we got. Alright, so now moving on to the moving part. Alright, so what we're going to do is we are going to animate this. So let's grab a timeline. We'll just stick it to this. L1X. Alright, we're going to get a keyframe. Actually, yeah. So, keyframe, that will be the first keyframe, right? The second one will be we'll be actually moving it and kind of rotating it. Right, and then it'll just go back to the original spot. Alright, so now let's see, that's why I always mess up things. So let's go back. Just this keyframe. It has to at least just hit R2 quick. That'll give you that position. Stop recording. Then L1 R2 will clone that, and then we want to go down here, turn it a little bit, spin it, I don't know, a couple times. Then stop recording. L1X will like smooth it. This one is the one back. Oops. L1X smooths. Drag it down. So in 3 seconds it'll do all that. So let's like test it. Alright, good. It's got some good little bounce to it. So L1 square opens this up and you kind of want this to loop. Alright, so now it's got the loop going back and forth. And now we can test it out to see if the arrows actually stick to it. If I can hit them. If I can move them fast. Alright, so that one stuck to it. Jesus, my arrow should go a little faster. That one stuck to it. Probably should go on this side. Those ones are just hitting each other and getting stuck into each other. But as you can see, like, again, you have to mess around with the trigger zones and where it emits a little bit, but works pretty darn good. Alright, so hopefully in the next one I'll have a little workaround on how to make this, yeah, how to make it like you can do multiple targets. Alright. Alright, guys. Let me know if you like this one.